Okay. Fine. We can stop that one.
Okay,
We'll
let's
again.
start that one again.
Right, let's relive some of the moments of your race, Jamie.
This all happened so fast, to be honest. You don't have time to really think about what's going on. You just focus on, the lights and the 5 seconds boards and trying to get your start right, really.
Lights out, Jamie Chadwick is away. It's a brilliant start from Jamie Chadwick.
I obviously went quite committed through the first few corners, which paid off. I managed to get a good gap and went down into turn 6. Braked what I thought was quite early and went off, locked up, lost the lead. Not the highlight of my race by any means. Once I got the lead back, I felt comfortable.
Jamie Chadwick wins the first W Series race.
I think people thought I was a bit subdued, but it just never sinks in at the time. And I got back here and I was sort of tucked up in bed and I realised what would happen for it to sink in. I was tweeted by Billie Jean King at the end of the weekend and things like that, it's very surreal.
There was a dangerous moment on the podium, let's call it that. It could have been the biggest accident of the entire weekend.
I was completely oblivious to any of this happening until I saw it back, in which it's hilarious. I've never seen anything like that. There's actually a few funny things going on. You can see Alice spraying Catherine Bonmuir there, and it's all going off. It's quite funny to watch.
Give us a bit of your background.
It was very much as a hobby early on. I did it because I enjoyed it, but I think I started to progress a little bit more and eventually enter the Genetta Junior Scholarship, which was my first big break, really. One thing led to another, it all spiraled out of control. It really has been quite a steep trajectory. I'm loving every moment of it and I just want to keep sort of pushing on.
One thing that I've noticed in W Series is that all the drivers seem really supportive of each other.
To come across, 20 other like-minded girls, I think naturally we're all going to get on. We've all got a lot in common. We've all been through a very similar experience in the sport, and though obviously we're racing against each other, I think we've got a lot of respect for each other as well.
It's quite unusual to have one race weekend and then people talking about somebody as the favourite for the series, because yes, you're leading the championship, but we have had one round. Is that a bit surreal?
I think I've been the underdog for my whole career, so suddenly now to get the sort of status of potentially being the favourite, I think I've just got to ignore, because I think a lot of people don't obviously see what's going on behind the scenes, and yes, we had a really great weekend in Hockenheim, but I can assure you it's not going to be that easy for the rest of the year. So I think I've just got to keep my head down, keep working hard, and hopefully, things pan out well.